talking and waving. Now I couldn't find out no more any place.
Blow. It was only a dream, honey. Now you've got to go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock.
Annie, leave me a note.
Again?
Please.
Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name's Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We will be back to get this.
We have left half of a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you'll know that she's our baby!
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got it.
I know, somewhere. Better he reads, better she sews. Maybe she's making a cousin of clothes. Maybe they're straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now these girls, the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Now what?
Annie, where'd you go?
Running away.
Oh my goodness!
My folks are never coming for me, so I gotta go find them.
Miss Hannah will catch you.
And give you the paddle. Oh, I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going now. Wish me luck.
So long, dumbbell, and good luck.
Aha! Gotcha! I hear ya. I always hear ya. Get up.
Yes,
Get up.
Miss Hannigan.
Turn around. Turn around. Now, what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left me a note saying that they loved me and that they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. You in here, get up. Put them things away. Now, for this one's shenanigans, you'll scrub this floor and strip these beds ready for the laundry man.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. And you'll get down on your lovely little knees and What are you doing in there? Get her out! Get her out! Now, breakfast. Hot mush? No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machines. There's an order for dresses that's got to be finished. And you'll work until midnight if you have to. Now, line up. Line up.
Laundry! Laundryman!
Morning, Bundles!
Morning, Keith! Hey, 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 Aggie. How's the prettiest girl stand at 14th Street?
Oh, Bundles, you and your malarkey.
Oh, Aggie, how come I never get a first base for you?
I'm saving it for my wedding night. Now, get out of here with that damn laundry.
Okay, gorgeous, but, Merry Christmas.
Shut up. Annie, this floor ain't clean. Annie. Annie ain't here. What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just wet with Mr. Bundles in a laundry bag.
In the lawn. I got Bundles!
Please, hurry up, my Franny.
Lucky kid, she's out there free.
Running free in there, noisy.
Then she finds the book.
Like that,
Mom, Dad,
right off the bat.
lucky duck, she got away. But we got a house to pay.
Gonna get our faces slapped.
Gonna get a cold wrap. It's a hard knock life.
Yes,
It's a hard knock life.
it is.
It's a hard knock life.
Yes,
It's a hard knock life.
it is.
It's a hard knock life.
Apples, apples, turn for an apple, apples.
Excuse me, sir, but could you donate an apple to the office picnic?
Sure, why not? Nobody's going there anyway.
Gee, thanks, mister.
Say, kid, when is the office picnic?
As soon as I take a bite.
Hey, has anyone seen any trucks around here?
No, there's a whole load running wild around Astor Park, though. Come on, Charlie.
Oh, look! Here's one they didn't get. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me, too. But I'm not going to let them get to me or you. I'll take good care of you. And everything's going to be all right. If not today, well... The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on to tomorrow. Oh, May, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, you little girl, is this your dog?
Yes, officer.
What's his name?
His name? Oh, his name is Sandy. That's right, Sandy. I call him Sandy because of his sandy color.
Sandy Color, huh? Okay, let's see him answer to his name.
Answer?
You mean when I call him?
Right, when you call him by his name. Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, I only...
Call him.
Here, Sandy. Come here, Sandy. Come here, Sandy. Oh, good old Sandy.
All right, so maybe you should go. But the next time I see him out, I want to see him on a proper leash and with a license. If he goes to the pound, they put him to sleep. Do you understand?
Yes, officer, on a leash and with a license.
Now get along with you before you catch a death of cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun's come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a
I need some more wood for my pen out.
Hey, Andy, give me a hand.
Hey, look at this. We made players again. Who were they trusted? Now they are busted by Westbrook Pegler. Thousands of West affluent Americans are now living in makeshift towns called Hoovervilles. Say now, let it go today.
7 million people in this town and can't even sell one lousy apple.
In New York City alone, more than a dozen Hoovervilles. Riverside Drive, Central Park. Here we are. 59th Street Bridge.
Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal. Today I'm stealing calls from clients who knew I could steal.
I used to winter in the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore.
In
too. I'll get you a cup. Here's one.
Gee, thanks, lady.
Call me Sophie.
I'm Annie, and this is Sandy.
Pleased to meet you. Eat your fill, honey.
Thanks.
It's a spot, don't it?
Hey kid, what are you doing out alone this time of night?
I'm looking for my mom and dad. They're lost.
Lost. And how long have you been looking for them?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Don't worry, kid, you'll find them.
You bet I'll find them.
Hey, that's something I've known since 1928.
What?
Optimism.
Optimism? What have we got to be optimistic about?
Well,
Look
you
at
gotta
us.
have a dream
Life's a
What?
nightmare.
Traffic running overhead all night?
to wake you from your nightmare.
Empty pockets?
Lucky got pockets. Freezing fingers. Lucky got them empty pockets.
Newspapers or blankets?
So you can read in bed.
You should have been a politician. You really got away with words.
We should have had you on the ballot.
The other guys were full of...
All right, you guys.
Get in here. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Move it. Move it. Well, that's all the fresh air you'll get for the month. What do you got there?
Nothing, Miss Hannigan.
What do you got there?
Nothing, Miss Hannigan.
What do you got?
It did right.
Get away! Get away!
Hannigan,
Yeah.
you know your shiny satin souvenir Pelican Soniana?
Yeah.
Molly just threw up on it.
Little girls everywhere I look, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I used to breathe them.
And now, CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter Faye is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
Miss Hannigan,
Yeah?
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We found your runaway. You.
Thank you, officer.
She was in one of them Hoovervilles down by the river with a bunch of bums.
They weren't bums.
Had a mangy bump with her. You got away.
Oh, you poor little pumpkin. Cold. With only a thin sweater on. I hope you don't catch influenza. Thank you so much again, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you! Don't let me hear you run away from this nice lady again, you hear? Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Good afternoon, officer. Shut up! Get out of here! Get out! Get away! You! I'll have your head for this. The next time you walk out of here, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back, huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar. What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah. You. I could have got fired for what you done. We could have had the Board of Orphans poking their noses in here. You will suffer for this, I promise you.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah?
Oh, good. I'm Grace Bauer, and the New York City Board of Orphans suggested that
Hold it. Now, wait a minute. I can explain. I mean, it wasn't my fault. It was Annie, you see. She got into Bungle's laundry basket.
Miss Hannigan,
No, I know. I should have called Mr. Donatelli, but I thought if I phoned the cops, it would be much better.
Miss Hannigan, I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Hold it, sister. If you are peddling beauty products, I don't need them.
Miss Hannigan, I am not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Watts.
Oliver Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Watts.
Oh my God. Do you know what? I read in Winchell's column that he's got more do-re-mi than Tommy Mandel.
I wouldn't know. I don't read, Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home, and I'm here to select one for him.
You don't think he might prefer a lady? I mean, I got 2 weeks coming. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi. Capital F-I-double-S-I-double-S-I-double-P-I. Mississippi.
and cheerful.
Shut up! How old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8, or 9, 10, 11. Oh, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
Redhead, 11-year-old. No, I'm afraid we don't have anyone like that in here.
Oh, what about this child right here?
What? Annie? No, you don't want Annie. No, she's a drunk and a liar. Yeah, a drunk and a liar.
Yes, Miss Hannigan, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to. I would really love to.
I told you, you can have any orphan in the orphanage, but you can't have Annie.
Why?
I told you, she's a drunk and a
I
liar.
assume, Miss Hannigan, this is something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli and...
I'll sign. I mean, I'm an easy gal. And if it's Annie you It's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
Mine.
Oh, boy! So if you just get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't have no coat.
All right. Then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy!
We'll go to Bess and get you a warm winter coat. Now come along, dear. Mr. Wallace's limousine is waiting outside.
I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Good afternoon, Miss Elgin. The season's greetings.
Hey, kids, I'm getting out of here for Christmas. All right, kids? Bye!
Shut up! Get out of here! Somehow end in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. Better not stay tucked away until my brother picks one up.
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Frank. Everyone? Has Mr. Warbucks arrived
Not yet, miss, but I phoned Teterborough. His plane from Chicago landed at 3:30, so he should be here any minute.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here. Oh, has the coffee been put down in the dining room, Mrs. Greer?
Yes, miss.
And has the Steinway too?
Yes, miss.
Everything is in order, miss. Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
Yes, Virginia ham, roast potatoes, and new potatoes. It'll be good to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes. 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Now, would you all come here for a moment?
Quickly, everybody, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks, for Christmas.
Yes.
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
Oh, I'm glad. Now, Annie, what do you want to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them, and then I'll get to the windows.
Oh, Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
No, of course not. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now. Cecile will pick out all your clothes. Your coat is drawn by Mrs. Green.
No bubbles, I think.
And hedge comes in to make your bed.
The silk, no, the satin, she said it. I think I'm gonna like it here.
flight from Chicago, sir?
Not bad. Took 11 hours. We only had to land 4 times. Now, first things first. Has the painting arrived from Paris?
Oh, yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now, sir.
Ah, yes. No, I don't think so. Grace,
Yes, sir.
messages?
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt. He wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. Maybe I can learn to live with this thing. Hanging in the hall.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Sir.
I want my smoking jacket and brown velvet pants.
Mr. Warbucks,
Oh,
is someone
Mrs.
I might
Pugh,
suggest?
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Yes, sir.
Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
All right, good to see you all again. Great, dismiss the staff. Grace, if you'll get your notebook. Who is that?
Oh, Mr. Warbucks, this is Annie, the orphan who will be with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh, well, I suppose you'll have to do it. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I haven't got the last name. Sir? Not that I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry I met a boy.
Don't suppose you like to meet Lou Gehrig?
Oh, boy, sure. Who is this Gary?
I couldn't be happier that you'll be spending Christmas with us. Grace, we're starting the figures of the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... what are we supposed to do with this child?
It is our first night, sir.
Oh, it is, eh? Well, Annie, your first night here. I guess we ought to do something special for you. Won't you sit down? Would you like to go to a movie?
Oh, boy, sure. I mean, I heard a lot about them, but I never been to one.
Never?
No, sir.
Then we better do something about that right away. You'll go to the Roxy, then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, and a hansom cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. We'll do that first thing in the morning. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
No, it's just that, gee.
No, what is it, child? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
No, I do. It's just, well, I thought you were going to take me.
Me? Oh, no, I'm afraid I'll be far too busy. You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, making an inspection tour of my factories, or what's left of my factories in this damn depression.
Oh,
And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation, this.
Oh, Mr. Warbucks' office. Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling.
Hello, Bonnie. Yes, I got an hour ago. No, Detroit, Chicago. Bonnie, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factories shut down. My factory's shut down. You're down tooting. When I'm not making money, nobody is. Damn it, Bonnie, your pal Roosevelt's got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new approach, new plan, a new something. Yeah, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being, too. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. Come over tonight. We can look at... I can show... Bonnie, make it tomorrow. Tonight I got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Drake? Coats.
Yes, sir.
Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Will you be requiring the Pendley this evening, sir, or the Duesenberg?
The Duesenberg. No, wait. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Smell that. Marvelous. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. And there's no air like the air of New York. And you don't realize how much you miss it, the whole damn city, till you've been away from it for a while. Like the man said, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport.
See, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. And why see, I go years without you, then I can get enough of cab drivers answering back a language far from pure. Enough of frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I saw
again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove. But because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be open. But romance can live at 35 and after.
Merciful God, I hope so.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Farrell, you're early. It's only been a week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh no, on the contrary, Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
Oh yes, she and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together, to the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange. Oh, and guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf.
The Automat.
The Automat.
And she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never.
Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this has to be signed and sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Huh. What for?
Well, because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie. But guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
How wonderful. Now, just let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid. The daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no, no, no. The daughter of a billionaire. Oh, he asked me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here ever.
Ever. My. Would you excuse me just for a moment? Did you have any more wonderful news?
Oh, I told you about the coat, didn't I?
You told me about the coat. Yeah.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Good day.
And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Pardon me, sweetheart. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster! Oh my God, it never rained but it pours. When did they lay you out of Leavenworth?
I got 6 months off for good behavior.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was it this time?
Some old geezer from Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Oh, now why did he say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Little sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City, Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
Oh, I'm nuts about her. Now, Rooster, do me a favor and get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Oh, sis.
Yes. Looking for another handout, huh?
Nah. I got $80 coming in the mail Thursday, so all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Not even a nickel for the subway.
Oh, a fiver, Aggie.
Heck of a laugh. You and your big talk. Gonna be living in Clover.
Well, this ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
I'm doing all right. I'm on the city. Steady salary. Free food. Free electric. I am doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Aggie, who was that dame I bumped into when I came in? Looks like she had a couple of dollars.
Oh, she works for Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire?
No, the billionaire. You dumb hotel. Yeah, she works for on Fifth Avenue.
He don't live on Fifth Avenue.
He don't? Where
No.
does he live? Oh, anyway, she came to tell me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the kids from here, Annie, God, how I hate that kid. Annie's gonna be Warbucks' kid. She's gonna have everything. That damn kid's gonna have everything.
Crony orphan living in a lap of luxury. It ain't fair.
Oh. Abby, how did the two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids.
I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us a lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You stack the aces, you load the dice.
Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice to easy street, easy street, where you sleep till noon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She repeats to easy street when you get there. It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets $4.
A little brat. It ain't fair how this life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
To getting more bucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Give you one guess.
Yeah.
Easy street, easy street, and is the key. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree. That feels too easy street. When you get there, stay.
Easy streets, easy streets. That's where we're gonna. That's where we're gonna. That's where we're gonna stay.
Name 6. Easy street.
Yes, Mr. President. I grant you that Bonnie Baruch and I are not exactly standing on bread lines. Yes. No, I'm not asking for your help. I never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you're going to do something and do it damn fast. Yeah, I talked to you about it on Friday. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet? And you come over here with Mrs. Roosevelt for supper, Christmas Eve, on your way to Hyde Park. Wonderful. Good. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Make a note, Friday morning, 11 a.m., meeting at the White House with President Roosevelt. Package from Tiffany's.
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
I'm going to give this thing to her, and then tell her I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
Oh, she's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Fine. Yeah.
Oh, you're not to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
You're damn right she is. And I'm not nervous. Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
How are you?
Fine. Annie, the time has come for us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
No, of course not. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
Annie, I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen right here in New York. Both my parents died before I was 10. And I made a promise to myself, someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I made my first million. Then in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. And in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. I might as well tell you, Annie, I was ruthless to those that I had to climb over to get to the top. Because I've always believed in one thing. You don't have to be nice to people you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down. But lately I've realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you got, if you're alone, if you've no one to share your life with, then you might as well be broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. And did you understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Oh, I guess not.
Damn. Annie, I was in Tiffany's yesterday and got this thing for you. Had it engraved.
For me? You're so nice to me.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we'll just take this old one off him.
No!
What's the matter?
I don't want a new one.
What is it, Annie?
This locket, my mom and dad left me. When they left me at the orphanage. And there's a note there, too. They're coming back to me. Oh, and I know being here for Christmas and all, I'm real lucky. It's just that the one thing I've always wanted, more than anything, is to be like other kids with folks of my own.
Annie, I'll find your parents for you. I'll find your mother and father for you. I'll get her a brandy.
It's gonna be all right.
Don't you worry, Miss Annie. If there's anyone that can find your parents for you, Mr. Warbucks is the man.
There's nothing to worry about, dear. Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father. If he has to put everyone in his organization on the job, if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
He should meet the FBI. Then he will have the FBI. With all the favors that he's done, with the who knows
application and I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. When can I have him? Tomorrow morning. Good. Oh, and Jay, I want Gunderson. Well, just take him off the Dillinger case.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Give me a lock.
But Mr. Warbucks,
I understand, but it could be our best move. We'll have the FBI trace where it was bought, and then find out who bought it.
Well, maybe they should have my note, too.
You watch, Annie. You may be meeting your mother and father in a couple of days.
really?
Really?
Well, I'm gonna write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks said that I should be meeting my mother and father within a couple of days.
So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll either calling me baby. So maybe now these books will last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie, on America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softy, Bert Healy. A moment of tears.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But just remember, folks.
Smile, darn you, smile.
Right, wacky, smile, darn you, smile.
Say, who's that who's just walked into our WAF studio?
Why, it's none other than wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon Oliver Warbucks.
Good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening, Bert Healy. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about Wonder Little Annie here.
Yes, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy, I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
$50,000. Wow, Oliver Warbucks.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 50,000 smackers. Shh, quiet, Wacky. This is no joke. I know, Mr. McCracken. Everything you say is no joke. And you move your lips too.
So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF, New York, or directly to him
at my home, Bert Healy. That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. Thank you, Bert Healy. Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bert Healy. And I shall also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxidant toothpaste with Miracle K64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. Good night, Bert Healy.
Good night, Oliver Warbucks. Parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you.
So get in touch right away, you hear?
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers have gone by faster than you can say accident. The toothpaste of the stars to keep your teeth Hollywood bright. Sold from all of the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie and Connie. The lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken
and Wacky.
And Jimmy Johnson, radio's only masked announcer.
This is Bert Healy saying, hey, Oakland, hey, Gavin, and you, don't let us stop. So from your there, fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bold, browly, hey, stand up, from your never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Road? So what you wear from ear to ear and look from head to toe. Bad manners. So without a
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes. Your clothes may be bold, bromely, they stand out on the brother. You're never fully dressed, you'll never dress without an S-M-I-L-E spot on you.
Yes, this is your old softy of Mrs. Healy's boy Bert. Same until next week, same time, same station. Bonsoir, buenas noches, good night, bonsoir, and gosh, I almost forgot. Good night.
Gee, Annie on the radio, coast to coast, she's famous.
I wish I was on the radio.
Me too.
Nah, not me. Who wants to be on the dumb old radio?
I do, for all the hours while
Did I hear happiness in here? What are you doing up?
Annie's on the radio on WEAS.
I know. I heard. Next thing you know, she'll be in the movies. Oh, get out of here. Get the bag. Get out of here. Oh, gosh. $50,000 reward. Oh my God, what I couldn't do with $50,000. God, I hate that Annie so much. It's becomes a
Excuses, ma'am. Are you the lady who runs this here orphanage?
Yeah. Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Oh, her, Shirley. It'll be all right, Shirley. She's gonna be here and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah, what?
Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and we had to head north to Canada, and we had to leave a baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl. Our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Please, nothing's happened to her.
Oh my God. Annie's parents. Where did you say you come from again?
Well, we come from a little farm up in Canada where they've got lots of chickens and ducks and geese and roosters! Yes, sis!
God, I've never known you in 100 years.
Fooled you, Aggie. We're gonna fool Warbucks, too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
This is gonna be the best bunco job ever, Aggie. I know a guy out in Brooklyn who can doctor up a fake birth certificate or any other papers that you want, but we need your help, Aggie, for details about Annie that'll help us pull this thing off.
Yeah. I could help you. I know a lot. But what's in it for me?
Three-way split.
Half.
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 Rooster.
25 grand each, but we gotta do it fast, Aggie. Give him some of the old rooster razzle dazzle, in, out, 2 or 3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kid, get the hell out of town.
Yeah, but that's our problem. I mean, what are we going to do with the kid after?
Aggie, that's no problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears for good. We get the $50,000, we blow this crummy town, and then Lil and me'll meet ya.
Where?
Oh, yeah.
And has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we have had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation racked by poverty, misery, and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It's time to...
Criticism, damn it! Not even criticism!
I know, it's awful.
Did anybody see the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again,
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Every cloud is a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Mr. Oliver Warbanks of Pendley.
Thank you, Lewis. Show them in. Oliver, good of you to.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Good morning. Well, who do we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie. She so wanted to meet you, I couldn't resist bringing her along just to say hello.
Annie? Oh, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, I suppose we better begin.
Annie, if you wouldn't mind waiting outside.
No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand might keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Harold, don't want so much as a gosh out of you. Now, Oliver, you know everyone, of course, but Annie, let me introduce you. There's Secretary of Labor Perkins, Secretary of State Hall, Acting Secretary of the Treasury Morgenthau, and Secretary of the Interior Ikes, and my friend and aide, Mr. Lewis Howe. Now, Oliver, since you speak for those few happy Americans who happen to have some money left, I think I'd like to start with your view on matters.
Mr. President, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. So, for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are more than 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 15 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany, hell! People are starving in this country!
Howard, I know that, but in the long run.
Cornell! People who are starving, there is no long run. The trouble is, it's all happening at once. The stock market took another nosedive this morning.
Riots, dust storms, floods, sit-down strikes.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Dillinger?
Well, gentlemen, at least we're agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
Oh, Harold. What did you say, Annie? No, it's all right. You carry on. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come on, May. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow,
Harold, stand up. What? You heard me. Stand up. Now sing. Yeah, sing like Annie. I've decided that my administration is going to be anything. It's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now sing.
Franklin, you know I was...
Sing! Louder, Harold. Perkins.
clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.
me. It's for you, Oliver, from your secretary in New York. Hundreds of couples jamming the street outside the house. All of them claiming to be Annie's parents. I've started to screen them. Suggest you return New York immediately. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Well, it looks as though we are smart. Said more listeners than we thought, huh, Annie?
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them's bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, much as I've been enjoying your company, especially yours, Annie, I suspect you better get back to New York immediately.
Yes, if you don't mind, Mr. President. Annie?
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Annie.
Goodbye, Mr. President.
Goodbye, Annie. You're the sort of person that the president ought to have around.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, what if we were to set up 100 or 1,000 federal projects? And dams, highways,
New post offices.
put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And weekly paychecks will get all those millions off relief and back to paying taxes.
We'll build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, could ever beat us in a war.
The FBI called Big Fred Nelson, didn't they? They bound to catch Dillinger.
Mr. President, what we're going to give this country is a new outlook, a new vision,
A new approach.
A new concept.
a new dedication, a new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal! Perkins, gentlemen, I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Harmony!
Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day.
Miss Farrell, there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Oh, Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize I've spoken to 627 women who claim to be Annie's mother, and 619 men who said that they were her father? That makes...
1,246, miss.
all lies. Oh, Drake, I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are you, Sparrow? Where are all the people?
They're gone, dear. Come and gone. Oh, I'm sorry, Annie. They're all lies and fakes. I've got nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry. Ah, gee.
Excuse me, Mr. Warbucks. This has just arrived by special messenger from the FBI.
Ah, finally. Agent Gunderson located the manufacturer of Annie's lockets in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket.
Over 90,000 were made and sold. Annie, I'm afraid that the gist of it is that Gunderson doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I mean, you did the best you could. And if you can't find them, no one can. And I guess a kid can get along without both. You didn't turn out so bad. You got like Duesenbergs hanging on the wall.
Excuse me, Mr. Walters. I'll go check on the dinner menu.
Annie, Duesenberg's a car. Lou Gehrig is the first baseman for the New York Yankees. And there's something else you should know. I may be a fortune, and fortune may tend, being headlined and profiled again and again. but something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone, but who? My speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name, but something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone, but who? Who could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I could find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something is no one but you. Yes, why not? Go back home, Annie. Who would need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I could find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something is no one but you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Yes, sir. I'll get them right away, sir.
No, wait, Grace. I want you to stay a moment. Annie, I haven't walked since the inauguration of William Howard Taft. Annie, sit down. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I can't have my real mother and father, then no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbuck.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
call Justice Brandes and ask him to come over to sign the adoption papers.
Oh, yes, sir.
Grace, tell Mrs. Pugh we're going to have a house full of guests. We'll need flowers, caviar, and champagne.
And cheese.
Cheese?
Yes. You know, cheese.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. Now, who would you like? Andrew Mellon? Madam Cheyenne Kaishek? Lou Gehrig?
Anyone in the world? Well, I guess I would like Miss Farrell, Mr. Drake, Mrs. Pugh, and, well, I guess I'd like everybody here.
Of course, that's who I'd like to. Drake,
Yes, sir.
tell the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be the guests in Annie's adoption party.
Certainly, sir.
So who else would you like to come?
Lou Gehrig?
Kids from the orphanage?
Yes.
Yes, we'll have them over tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
And Miss Hannigan?
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
Oh, and I'm your luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. I'm tying the knots that never could sever. I don't do such a say that again.
Yesterday was plain old home.
But that's
That's it. I'm pouring the mouths.
I'm richer than Midas, and nothing on earth can ever divide us.
And if tomorrow I'm an
We'll sell it too. I don't take anything like you.
Excuse me, sir, everyone is spiffed up for the party.
Ah, good. Grace,
Yes, sir.
I think Annie and I should get stepped up too. Haven't it? Why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress.
Thank you, sir.
Have Annette put Annie into one of the new dresses and have Cecile do something with her hair. I don't know. Take her upstairs and gussy her up.
Yes, sir. Gussy her up.
My friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. I don't need anything. Anything. I don't need anything but
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Sir?
Excuse us, folks. Oh, look, Shirley, there's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad.
Mudge. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And this is the wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
We were sick and broke, honey, and we didn't know which way to turn, and a man gave us a chance to work on his farm up in Canada.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? We've seen a great number of people who've...
Proof. I expect you'll be wanting proof of who we are. Well, here's my driving license, and this is Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl named Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, but I still don't believe it.
Please, sir, you've got to believe us. We just got in on the Greyhound this afternoon, and we went straight up to the orphanage to pick up our Annie. And the lady there said that our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was left at the orphanage,
something you wouldn't know about. When we left Annie at the orphanage, we also left half a silver locket with her, and we kept the other half.
Look, she's still wearing it.
And here's the part we kept. Oh, look, it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph, she's our Annie.
She seems to be.
She is. She is. Well, if you'll be getting her things together, we'll be taking her along.
Take her?
No!
Just a moment. What about the money?
Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be pleased to give you whatever.
You mean you haven't heard that I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons that can prove that they are Annie's parents?
No, sir. We don't know nothing about no check, and anyway, we don't want no money.
Right! We don't want no money.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little pig farm up in New Jersey? Well, with $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie up right. Lots of fresh air and fresh eggs and
fresh ham.
Fresh ham. Certified, was it? All I gotta do is make it out to myself.
Yes, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you wouldn't mind if Annie stays here till tomorrow, Christmas. Then you can come back and pick up Annie and the check.
Oh.
Well, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever you prefer, sir. So I think we better be going back to our hotel now. So, goodbye, Annie.
Bye, Annie love.
Until tomorrow, Annie. And then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Well, bye all. Oops, pardon me, sweetheart.
Well, this is wonderful news. Annie has found her parents, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
You're lucky, Annie. Right, just think. New Jersey.
Drink?
Sir.
Champagne.
Yes, sir.
We will celebrate because it's Christmas Eve, and we've just had the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found her mother and father. I propose a toast, and the toast is Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
Annie!
Merry Christmas, all.
Merry Christmas.
Have the same effect on everybody.
Mr. President, Franklin, I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I'm sure I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where or when. But I have the strangest feeling he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President, Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do.
Yes, I've got something very difficult to tell you, and the President is going to help me tell it. Mr. President, Franklin.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, you, sir.
Franklin?
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Using the paper and the handwriting on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. They're not your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett. Where are they?
Annie, I'm afraid to say that your mother and father passed away a very long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes,
You're
dear.
right, Annie. Yes, I guess I am. Because, well, I guess I knew that they were always dead. Because I knew that they loved me, and that they were to come back for me, if they were.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too, sir. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
That'll go. Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could easily have been forged. But the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket. That's the key. Yes, but nobody knew about the locket except us. And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, the children from the orphanage.
Ah, Miss Hannigan. I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here. I know you. You're Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes. Now let me introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Grace Farrell, of course. And this is the President of the United States. And that's
Hi, kids! Hi! Gee, what a great place. Ugh, who'd want to live in this dump? Hey, kids, there's present here for all of us.
Excuse me, Mr. Warbucks. This has just been delivered from the FBI.
Thank you. Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this.
Flippin' lizards! Who'd have guessed it?
Excuse me, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in, Greg.
Certainly, sir, with pleasure.
Thank you.
This way, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Oh, Eleanor, wait. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Well, we don't have to be keeping you Christmas and all, so we just come to pick up our Annie, the suitcase, and oh, a check.
Oh, yes. I'd almost forgotten the check. Here we are. $50,000 certified.
Certified, paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid to the order. The jig is up.
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dick.
Mr. President. I believe that fraud is a federal offense, and that your Secret Service officers have the power of arrest.
Certainly do, Oliver. Turn him over, officer.
And I believe this woman to be their accomplice. Arrest her too, please.
Who, me? Why, I never saw them two until yesterday.
Oh, come off it, Aggie.
Yes, if we're going to take a fall, so are you.
Mr. Warbucks. Oliver.
Miss Hannigan, the jig is up.
Annie. Tell them how nice and kind I've always been to you.
Gee, what's the one thing you always taught me, Miss Henniger? Never tell a lie.
Right. I'll tell you a secret. I never did like you. Why, you little goldfish. Now get your hand off. Oh, get off that. Don't eat. Honest, I am.
Hey, kids.
Hey, we'd like to meet your friends.
Well, this is Miss Grace Farrell.
Hello! Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Danny Wolba.
Hello!
Hi, kids.
And this is the President of the United States.
Hello!
And he's telling us not good.
Hooray! And you won't have to work anymore. Hooray!
Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
Listen, kids, no more mush.
Hooray!
Yes, kids, for you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. I know the depression's depressing,
The cows are still, the stores are still.
and windows are minus their dressing,
The children don't grin, the Santas are thin.
and I've heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer, but we'll get a good deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are bright and they're falling.
And all our kids also
And all through the land folks are bawling,
Thank you.